Hey guys, Cheri from The Watering Mouth here, doing another Q&A video for you today about consistency, but I have a fun little addition to this video, which is the opportunity to go with me on a 6-week journey in a course that I'm creating for you. It's going to be a live class that you can take with me about how to create consistency, weight loss, forever weight loss, and how to get that mindset in order so that you can do this for the rest of your life. And what I want to do is just get some preliminary ideas from you and questions from you that you would like me to put into this course for you. So if you were to go on this, take this course with me, what would you want to know? What would you be most interested in learning about these topics? So it's going to cover everything from why your brain keeps sabotaging you with your weight loss and healthy eating goals, how to actually create weight loss, get through plateaus and stay at your healthy weight, actual guidelines for weight loss and how to create it. We're going to go into the mindset that you need, the thoughts that you need in order to create this success. And also we're going to talk about how to create motivation whenever you need it. It's going to be a small group setting. We're going to be going through this journey with me. So what I want to do right now is I want to invite you to sign up for information about this. I'm going to be doing this, I think, in a month or so. So sign up for information if you're interested. And I want you to fill out this survey for me. That's going to help me understand more about what you'd like to learn, how you'd like to learn it, what times are going to be best for you to join in with the rest of us, that sort of thing. Just give me your feedback on what you want to learn and exactly how you want to learn it. So what you can do is just fill out this survey that I have created for you. You can hit the link, go to that survey. It's a very quick survey. Fill that out, and I will put you on the interest list for this. So when I start making announcements about it, you will be sure to be notified. If you are interested in weight loss, consistency, or mindset, any of these kinds of concepts, this is going to be, I'm going to just tell you everything I know. I'm going to give you all the information you need to move forward on your own and put these concepts into your life. One quick note, as I'm just editing this video, I decided to tie a giveaway to this survey, so I can try to get more people to fill out the survey so I can make the best course for you. If you want to be entered to win a $20 Amazon gift certificate, just fill out the survey and you're automatically entered to win that, okay? The question that I want to answer in today's video is, how do you stay consistent long term? Here are some things that I always talk about in my coaching with my clients, just a few things that you can start to put into play right now to create some consistency. So when we're talking about consistency, we're actually talking about the word discipline. And I've talked before in my videos previously about discipline and how discipline was always sort of this word that I was afraid of because it felt like boot camp, or it felt like you had to do a bunch of things that you don't like to do and you hate doing and you don't want to do them in order to have this other result. So I would get to this point where I was like, oh, should I just give up? Because I don't want to be like disciplined and regimented, and I don't want to hate my food, and I don't want to, be eating one piece of lettuce and being starved and all this kind of stuff. So I think the first thing is kind of a shift about the word discipline, and understanding that discipline doesn't have to mean pain. It doesn't have to mean like hatred or, like hating your food or hating your meals or hating what you're doing. Discipline doesn't have to be that. Discipline is actually something that's very different. And oftentimes people think that if they're going to start to be more disciplined, they're not going to enjoy their life as much. But what's interesting is it's actually a flip. You guys, stay with me for a sec. It's not that you're going to enjoy your life less. It's that when you can get disciplined about your food and remove that sort of crazy amount of pleasure, that dopamine hit stuff that you get from food, and you can have a more normal reaction to your food and just eat food for fuel and really still enjoy it, but it's not this big party all the time. When you can actually flip into that, your pleasure from food is a bit reduced, and then your capacity for pleasure from other things is like through the roof. Now you have the ability to have your life be about more than just food, right? Because sure, eating a huge pizza, glass of wine, and then having some cake afterwards and just having a nice bunch of dopamine hit and brain altering chemical kind of meal is quick and easy, and that will give you a high for sure, not denying that. But what if you could remove that type of overstimulation and instead use the capacity for that stimulation to create more amazingness in your life, right? One time I was talking to a client, we were talking about how much time she spends thinking about food during the day. And this client said between 5 and 8 hours, right? We're talking about like, what are we gonna eat? Making it, preparing it, eating it, and then obsessing over different recipes and how much she weighs and how much, you know, all these, everything that's related to food, like why can't I stop binging or things like this, just all these things that were related to food in her life. It was like 5 to 8 hours a day. And I was like, that's like a full-time job, isn't it? It is so much work to be stuck in that hamster wheel of everything being about food. So what if you could reduce that and you could get rid of some of that and use that energy on things that actually make you happy long term, right? So that's kind of the idea that discipline gives us. But what is discipline, right? What does discipline look like? Does it look like eating, you know, these tiny pieces of salad and being starved all day and angry and upset? No, that's not the type of discipline I'm talking about, and that's not the type of discipline I talk to my private clients about. That's not the type of discipline I expect myself to have. What I've learned discipline to be over the years is just a set of things that I put together into sort of a program for myself or for my clients or whatever, that I always do when I'm either in weight loss mode or when I'm just maintaining or whatever. This set of things that I do, I don't really stray from them because I know they work, and I find peace in that discipline because I know they work and I know I'm going to get the results I want and I know they're going to make me feel good. So for instance, this is what I'm usually talking about when I'm talking about a protocol. So a protocol would be a set of meals that you really enjoy, that you like, that make you feel full and happy, but that also keep you at that weight or help you to lose weight if you need to. We talk about this set of meals and my challenges all the time. We do different sets, and I give you lots of different sets to try out and find things that work for you in this respect when we do my 21-day challenges. So when we can find a bunch of meals like this that work in that way to give us those results, suddenly we have a little more peace about food because we know how to control with the outcome. We know how to control what we're trying to get or how to create that outcome on demand. And that to me is so important, just to have that in your back pocket to know how to do it. So maybe if you get off track sometimes, you'll be able to just come back to that protocol. Now for me, protocol actually includes a lot more things. It includes how much sleep I'm getting, when I'm exercising, how much I'm exercising, how many days off I take per week. Like, am I actually giving myself a weekend? Am I having a night off here and there, you know, from work? How much I'm working, how much I read, or how much I study, or these kinds of things. How much family time I have, how much recreation I give myself, how many movies I see a month, this sort of a thing. I have ideas in my mind about what makes me the happiest as a person, what makes Cheri feel peaceful and at ease with my routine. And so my protocol is very specific to me, and this is what I work on with my private clients. How do you create this for yourself, and what does that look like? That becomes your discipline. That becomes, I just know what feels better for me. So when I'm in a place where I need to kind of create more weight loss, or I need to kind of tighten it up a little bit, I just go back to that protocol, right? Because I know it makes me feel good, and I know I'm not unhappy when I do it, because the happiness there comes from taking care of yourself, right? It's the well-being type of happiness. It's the type of happiness you can give yourself by doing something that makes you feel good, right? Because we all know that pizza and wine and cookies and cake and stuff feels good for a moment, but how much not feeling good does it create afterwards? It can create weeks of that afterwards, right? So that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for something that does a well-being, long-term type feel good, okay? So that is what discipline is to me. And this is, I think, the first step to understanding how to create consistency, is to get comfortable with discipline, and understanding that discipline doesn't have to be like pulling teeth. It can be something that creates a very wonderful, warm, light feeling inside of you, instead of a feeling of sacrifice or drudgery, that sort of thing, okay? So that's the first thing that I think is so important, is understanding that discipline doesn't have to be negative. It can be the actual thing that creates the ability to get motivated again, because when you can look and say you're off track, you can look at what's going on in your life, and maybe you're on an off place or something like that, and actually give yourself the gift of a little bit of discipline for a while, the gift of knowing consistency with the food you're going to be having and what the scale is going to do, and how you can create this kind of a peace within you. If you know how to do that and to create that whenever you need to, there's so much peace just in that, and that itself creates consistency. Just understanding what discipline is and how to put it into place whenever you need it, just having that creates a lot of peace, knowing that you can do that whenever you need it. Okay, so those are a couple things I wanted to just mention about how to create consistency in the beginning. These are some of the tips and some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this course that I'm putting together for you guys. It's going to be like a 6-week workshop. We're going to get together live on live video. You're going to be able to interact with me live, ask questions. I'll be giving live feedback and live answers. I'm going to go through lessons on each of these concepts, why your brain is sabotaging you, how to create weight loss whenever you need to, how to create your own protocol, how to create your own system for discipline, how to create motivation whenever you need it, what to do if you're stuck in a plateau, if you even don't want to follow Eat to Live, but you want to follow something that it doesn't even matter what meal plan you're following in this respect. We're still going to talk about how to create consistency, weight loss, and get into that great mindset in this workshop. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to be a nutritarian either to get benefits from this workshop. Okay, so if you are interested, I would love to hear your feedback. Please fill out my survey for me, and don't forget about the Amazon gift card, the $20 Amazon gift card giveaway. If you fill out the survey, you'll be automatically entered. Links for this down below, above, all over the place, so you can give me some more feedback about what you specifically want to know, what questions you have that you would like me to answer in this workshop, and I will automatically put you on the interest list for this workshop. So please fill this out. Even if you might not want to do this, it would still be helpful for me to understand the kinds of things that you're struggling with, because maybe other people that would do the workshop would be interested in knowing as well. Okay, so please fill out that survey for me. I'd love to see you in there. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you love this video. Let me know what you thought about it. Is there something that kind of struck you a little bit here? Let me know down in the comments and we'll talk about it. And I really hope to see you in the survey results and in the course going forward. I think it's going to launch in August-ish of this year. And don't worry, if you're watching this video afterwards, after the course is already gone, there's going to be another one probably, or I'll do something similar. So filling out the survey or signing up for the list is only going to be great for you, because you'll continue to get information about this kind of material going forward. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye!